Hey, we are live for tonight's live Draw or Die Club. It is Allie and I. We are Draw or Die Co. We are here to support artists of all kinds, no matter if you're old pros, new beginners, hobbyists, hustlers. You found it. This is your community you've been looking for. So we also happen to run the world's raddest drawing club. Some of the members of the drawing club will be in the chat tonight. They'll tell you how awesome it is. Tonight we're going to be talking about the topic of surviving the holidays, kind of like a holiday survival guide. We're going to talk about our secret Krampus art gift exchange for the holidays and our crazy Black Friday plans. It's not just a sales pitch. There's a lot of fun stuff there. And what else? We're going to show off the quarterly sticker for the members only and a couple other things that we have cooking that we've been working on behind the scenes. And we're doing some Q&A too. So any questions you might have during the stream or afterwards, throw it in the chat and we'll get to that at the end or near the end or maybe just through. And tonight's drawing prompt, oops, I just removed it. There, I wanted to do that. Is Krampus. So tonight's drawing prompt is Krampus. So if you want to be drawing a Krampus tonight while we're talking, then go for it. You can draw baby Krampus here, or maybe you can draw the real Krampus. So we haven't decided, Allie. Is it little Crampy or little Cramp?
It's both.
It's both.
It's like a choose your own adventure.
Okay. So
it's like the cat. Like her name is Peaches, but I call her Peach Pie. And
okay.
Yeah, they have a lot of names.
We're a little bit bigger now. All right, great. I like little Cramp because that's what I originally wrote on the thing, but yeah, that's fine. So let's jump right into the topic of, and hi everybody. I see everybody's in here, Maddie Comics. I'm feeling a little crampy. Hi guys. Dustin, Eric, Jen, Gary, Paul, Hero Hotel, Charlie, Jim, Steph, Magical. So yeah, there's a lot of drawing club members over there in the chat. If you're jumping in, just check the live chat replay to talk about, the drawing club and how awesome it is. So surviving the holidays.
But wait, if they draw a Krampus, they should post it on Instagram or in the Discord. And if it's on socials, you should tag Draw or Die Club.
Okay. That sounds good. If you draw Krampus tonight, I don't want to say like you're going to get something free because we're tired of shipping so many things. So
what is this this corporate that you have?
I'll surprise her by saying,
tired of shipping things.
Hey, we're giving away this, That's cool. All right. I can't see my whole, there we go. Now I can see my whole dashboard on my side. That's great. Okay, great. So yeah, let's talk about, well, look, we got there's some other Krampuses here too. So let's talk about surviving the holidays.
Is it Krampuses or Krampusai?
What? Did someone ask that?
No, I'm asking that.
Jim says little Cram. I think that's good too. Little Cramp. Yeah, little Cramp. Anyways. So Allie's the one that surprised me with this topic. I think we talk about it occasionally. We've talked about it. I don't know if it was on a car drive or something like that, but it's surviving the holidays. I did a holiday stream like last year, the year before, like on Thanksgiving, I think. I just jumped on for like some of the artists that don't have families to go to. I'd been in that situation before in the past, but also for some of the families out there or some of the artists with families or busyness going on during the holidays, you don't really find a lot of time to draw and take care of yourself. So I guess that's kind of the topic is like, how do you, and maybe we'll ask the chat too, like, how do you guys, we'll feature some of your answers maybe in the, during the stream, but how do you manage the holidays as an artist? Like, do you still get time to make time for yourself during the holidays? I'll tell you what I do, and then we'll go from there. So, Allie, do you have any kickoff for that topic?
Well, I'm like a think ahead person. So if I knew that I had to do like family things, which like we're incredibly lucky. Like, I feel like we're past that phase of life where
Oh, come on. Put it back. I'll be nice.
where we're going to like 15 different relatives' houses. But I remember that being kind of miserable. And I feel like maybe like some preparation could be in order. So like, what would you pack? Like, you don't want to take the whole art kit. You don't want to take like your pricey markers or things because people might have like nieces or nephews that would want to color.
Oh man.
Like, do you bring like a decoy art kit in case there's little kids, or like some like incognito set so you don't have to draw like a million Marvel characters for like how like what is the ideal thing that you could just like tuck into your bag and then like sneak off and maybe just like go to the bathroom? Like what does that look like?
Wow, I wish I had a time machine because back a long, long time ago in my previous life, uh, I had to go to all these family functions and it was just hell. It was hell. I didn't like it. And I just wanted to be like, I just want to go back and draw. And then same thing happened. Like if people would be like, oh, you're the artist at the thing, draw something for us on the whatever, the Christmas tree or something, like the Christmas tree plaque or something. And yeah, I wish I would have had that in mind as far as like having a pack of Crayolas in my back pocket that would just be like, hey kids, here's some crayons. Because I did kind of, I have had some art supplies ruined by little brats during the holidays. But no, I'm just kidding.
Well-meaning small
Well-meaning children. Yeah. So for me, I think there was many years I didn't get to draw at all on holidays. I just took off. Um, and I think it's the same thing as like the draw or die kind of feeling. Like, how am I really going to be able to enjoy the holiday if I'm not doing a little bit of something, right? So it's the same. It's kind of, for me, it's the same thing that I always say, like, hey, take 10 minutes in the morning before you got to run out at noon with the trays of stuff or going shopping or whatever you're doing for the holidays. Just try to take like 10 minutes for yourself, do a little exercise, do a little sketching. But if if you have a field notes or one of our notebooks here, I always carry, have your everyday carry kit. Like that could look differently for everybody. For me, it's just a pencil and a little notebook. Sometimes I've just hidden some post-it notes in my pocket. Just put a little post-it note in there, little pack of post-it notes, just because I don't think, Allie, I don't think I'm sneaking off to the bathroom to draw in the bathroom or anything like that. It's not like my addiction to drawing isn't that bad during the holidays, but
even I think even if you like maybe not for drawing, but just to like recenter, like I would always like just find a part of the house where there weren't other people. Like peopling is a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull open the other. Where is it? Uh-oh. Okay, I'm still here. Good. Just pulling open the StreamYard giveaway in case we want to do something later in the stream. In case we want to do the random giveaway stuff if we want to. So yeah, I mean, I'm curious if anybody else, like, do you just take off and not draw during the holidays, or do you try to find some time to sneak away and before it gets nuts, or do you wait for like all of the craziness to end and then go try to get some of your artwork done? Especially if, like, some of my art friends that are professional artists that work for like Marvel and DC, they don't have days off really. They have deadlines and they're running them, and like they still have to go manage that stuff. Luckily, that's few and far between, but it's not an enjoyable experience. You either enjoy, like, if you want to be able to enjoy your family and your friends and stuff during the holidays, and you've got that lingering thing in the back of your mind where you're like, oh man, this is supposed to be my day off, but I'm not able to do the thing that I want to do. It's a very selfish feeling when you're an artist. But
Well, I think, I'm not a morning person, but for the longest time, I mean, you're up like kind of like an hour before anyone else in the house. I feel like that's your time. So I don't know. Maybe if you're a night person, maybe you steal that, half an hour away for yourself at night, maybe.
Yeah. Mackie Doodle said, "How do you join the Discord?" There should be a link in the description of this video somewhere.
It's in the comments. I just put it in there.
It's in the comments. Okay, great, awesome. Yeah, you don't have to be a member of the Daily Drawing Club. Then we'll talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, it's just this is an open community. It's free, and you're good. So another thing I just thought of, and I've done this at it's an admission time. I use it's not my favorite thing to go to the in-laws house. I like my in-laws now. I didn't like my in-laws before. So sorry, in-laws. But so if I go to a situation where it's like I'm not like the most comfortable, maybe I have a little bit of anxiety or a little bit of, oh man, it's cramped in here, I'm claustrophobic or something. And I'm not that weird, guys. Like I just have, I do have that kind of oh, I just gotta get the hell out of here. But I use it as a time to kind of center myself as a storyteller too, and absorb the things around me and experience it, like cookie trays. Allie will know what I'm talking about. They make these massive they bake cookies for forever. And they've got friends bring all their cookies and stuff. I'm like, I've never seen cookies like this. Like Pennsylvania cookie tables or Pittsburgh cookie table, right? Like it's insane. So I'm just kind of observing that. And oftentimes I think Allie will attest that I might be staring off into nothing. And it's like, hey, what are you thinking about? And I'm like, I'm thinking, how would I draw those cookies?
I know the look now, and it's usually that or cities. Anytime we're in a city and you're just kind of I always think of that meme where there's a dude and two girls and he's looking back at the other girl. Or the one where there's a couple and she's like, I bet he's thinking about girls and he's thinking about, something that is definitely not girls. For you, it's just how would I draw that? No matter which meme.
Or I'll just I could probably draw your dad right now. Pat. I got some good stories about Pat, but baddest mofo on the planet. But I just sometimes I'll study people too, even though I'm not drawing them on a piece of paper because that might be weird if you're at the holidays and you're just drawing them. I'm kind of just absorbing different pieces and just learning how to observe and see what's around me. Even just the way different people have their houses set up if you're visiting, it's interesting, you might not think about that, but it's a way to kind of escape into your own mind if you're like, I really don't want to be here, but I'm here, gonna be nice, make the best of it, and not that sounds bad, Allie. I don't want to say I don't want to go to your in-laws. We go and we have a good time.
I don't generally like to leave the house regardless of where we're going. It's not nothing against my parents. It's just
I generally enjoy listening to other people's stories too. So I think if you can't be physically creating, just absorb what's around you. Maybe that goes for other things too, like uncomfortable things, going to the dentist for an uncomfortable thing, doctor's appointment or something. I'm always just trying to absorb what this looks like. Maybe I might even snap some pictures for my own reference or something. Yeah, and I mean, Maddie said iPad's a game changer. Yeah, I just was thinking I probably wouldn't be I feel weird though. I wouldn't want to be oh, look at this guy drawing, oh. So maybe I would sneak off to the bathroom and draw. No, it's not that bad. I'd say it's more invisible for me. It's more like an invisible, I'm absorbing things. I'm looking at things. I might sketch something real quick. I've done that. I've kind of done that. No one sees me doing that, but I'll pull my notebook out and I'll just write something down or just remind myself that I want to, take a look at that later or something. But what else? Anybody else in the Discord have any tips for this stressful? Is it stressful? Do you find the holidays stressful? I don't really anymore, but I know a lot of artists that do. So, but there is a lot to do. We haven't even we haven't finalized our Thanksgiving menu or anything like that. And we have a lot of stuff going on, so it's kind of like I suggested we just do paninis this year. Like, let's just do like paninis and let's call it a thing. And she's like, no. But
No.
so yeah, my solve was drawing the oldest person at the gathering, and then the other adults would see it as a memorializing maybe their last holiday. That's funny. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I also don't want holidays to become work. So if I'm there and I'm drawing something, and then everybody wants me to draw them something. If it's kids, I probably wouldn't mind. But if it adults can be like, "Can I do this tattoo? Can you draw this tattoo for me?" You know, like I'd want like, no, no. I mitigate the issues ahead of time now. We start on September 1st, and then October 1st, then November 1st. Yeah, yeah. Preparing for the holidays in general just can be kind of stressful. And for those that like, I did this stream the 1 year. I don't know if I'll do it this year or not. But just because there are a lot of artists and a lot of people that don't have family to go to, or even just strangers that aren't from our country and are here, you know, that don't have a place to go to. Like, so I popped on a live stream because like we had gotten our stuff done, and I'm like, hey, if you find yourself at home and you're alone and you don't have anybody, pop on this stream and we'll draw some shit together. So that was kind of a nice hang. So there was probably 14 or 15 people hanging out. And it felt good because it was just like, okay, I know that there a couple of them are like same as me. Like the stress of the holidays is done. It's 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Let's just chill out and draw some stuff together. And that was pretty cool. So
my brain has a need to overcomplicate that and like give it a name, like Art Friendsgiving, and then it would need a turkey sticker.
Oh my gosh.
Pencils somehow. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
It is a whole thing.
We only have like 7 days to make it a whole thing, but I could definitely make it a whole thing.
Yeah. How did the Krampus thing? Okay, so let's think about that. We'll keep thinking about the surviving the holidays thing as we're talking this through. But one way, this is a nice segue, that we might get through the holidays together is the art exchange that we talked about last week. So Secret Krampus holiday exchange. And the idea here is very simple. Do you want to give the idea, Allie?
Yes. So you said Secret Krampus, and I thought like, okay, so what you're going to do is we're going to assign you a partner, and you're going to sneak into their house and steal all their, no, you're not going to do that. You're not going to steal all their pencils. We're just going to do an art exchange. So we'll use Elfster. What we'll do is, get that link into the Discord, and we'll probably share it on Instagram. I feel like we have the most people on Instagram. And then we can have you with Elfster put in like, I don't know, what do you like? Like what subjects? Like, could they just draw you anything? Do you really love skulls or unicorns or narwhals, or like what are you into? And then our cat is doing weird things in here. I'm sorry.
Okay, I know.
So
yeah, so when you sign up for the Elfster link that we'll put out, it'll say like, tell the person that's going to get picked that you're going to be matched up with what kind of things you'd like. I mean, they might not draw that for you, but if
they might just draw you something different. But the important part is if you sign up and you get someone else, someone is going to get you, and then you're going to mail a piece of art to your person. If you don't mail your piece of art, that person doesn't get anything. And even though it's called Secret Krampus, it's really a Secret Santa. So we should be, if you feel like you might not have the bandwidth, or like maybe you've signed up for these things with good intentions in the past and then just it didn't work out for some reason, and you kind of feel like that might happen this year, like just sit this one out. But I think most people, have a little bit of time that they could draw something or paint something or sketch something nice for someone else, and it would be a nice thing to do for the holiday.
Yeah, it'll make you feel happy. And if you don't draw something, we're coming to take your pencils away. We're going to take them away. And by the way, these are stickers, correct?
Yes.
Like I don't know.
So we got the first one today.
Yeah,
He came out really good.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yay.
So he's like a little bit under 3 inches, I'd say.
Yeah.
And then the faces will be a little bit smaller, and we're going to do these as a 3-pack of stickers on the website.
Ooh, we don't have the faces yet, but wait till you see what these ones look like. We're experimenting with different effects on the stickers, so there's some really cool ones coming with these two heads.
The sticker companies are getting crazy. Like we did our membership sticker for the quarterly, and I don't know.
Oh, wait, no, go back. Oh, wait, we're going to talk about this right now? All right.
Yes, because we're talking about stickers.
All right, okay. So the quarterly sticker, zoom in a little closer, even closer. Keep going.
You're gonna scare them.
Now tilt your hand. There you go. Now look at how sweet that chrome fur is on that. It's super sick. So you have to see it to really appreciate it. That's the quarter for. Let me go back to this. Right. That's the quarter for members only sticker. And so now this is a plug for the Daily Drawing Club. But if you sign up for the Daily Drawing Club, link in the description or whatever, that's $5 a month, and you get a daily drawing prompt. We give away some things. You get a quarterly sticker. So this time it's Krampus themed. I think that was Allie's idea. She's like, "Ooh, Krampus," and I'm like, "All right, that's a yes." And like this week we're doing like sometimes it's prompts, but this week it's been really fun because we're doing like fundamentals week. So this is what it kind of looks like. 5 a.m. in the morning, you get a post like this. And this week it's fundamentals week. So we're just like going back and I'm forcing you to exercise on some of these exercises. Like we did primitives the other day, right? And I was just thinking to myself, and I put in the there's a special little like blog. Sometimes I'll put extra stuff in there. And I was thinking like, Allie and I talk about this all the time. We're like, we know some artists that like they don't seem like they've ever improved. No offense to anyone, but like their art has stayed the same for 20 years or longer. Like we know some artists that have been like I know some artists from like 30 years who have been working on some stuff and like their style stayed the same. And I started to have the theory of like, okay, I think it's because you don't go back and study the primitives and like study the little exercises. You just skip over this stuff. You're like, yeah, I got that. I want to go draw the cool stuff now. And I felt that too. Like when I was younger, I was just like, I just want to draw Wolverine. God damn it. I don't want to draw this stuff, this silhouette stuff. What? But then the more you dive deep, like when I got into like really into comics, it's like the more you can simplify an object into its silhouette, the more it pops out on the page. People can identify it quickly with what it is, and your artwork just becomes better. Hey, Allie, what's that?
That's our bar.
That's our bar in the living room. It's a llama bar. Same thing with, these things, right? Eyes, hands, mouths, feet, noses, ears. Artists will avoid them. Like they'll hide the feet. Rob Liefeld will hide his feet. People hide different things that they're not comfortable drawing. Like that's not even the greatest hand, to be honest. It's kind of a stubby little hand, but it doesn't matter. Like you just draw a whole page of those and do that often, and it'll work. It'll start to make you better. Like I didn't like to draw noses, and noses are super weird. And now I kind of figured it out, and you only figure that out by like, it's kind of gross. This is pretty impressive that this can zoom in this much.
I feel like you derailed my whole sticker conversation.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, we were talking about the Krampus.
I'm just talking about stickers.
I know, but we're talking about this sticker, and this sticker is particularly.
I know, but we want to talk about the cool things that you can do with stickers now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so let's.
They probably already know, but like I want to make all the stickers now.
If you want to join the club, it's at that address. There you go. All right, let's talk about these cool stickers. now.
I don't know why you're not excited.
I am excited about these stickers.
Yes. So we
Yeah,
have
I'm excited about the other stickers too that are coming. Yeah.
Chrome. And this one's boring, but he's too cute to have effects. Like it would take away from him. But the two heads, they have this. Why is that all me? Why?
What?
Don't do that.
Well, because you're gonna there you go. You can just show the sticker. You're gonna put it up.
So they have like an overlay. It's called cracked ice. So that'll be on the Krampus heads. And then I just figured out there's all these effects you can do with clear stickers and semi-transparent images on clear stickers. So I'm kind of obsessed.
Yeah.
So I will look for a lot more stickers in the shop.
Yeah, that cracked ice thing looks really neat. It's kind of like a hologram, but not. It's something different. So we were hoping to have those for this stream today. I think they're going to be here tomorrow. So when are those available? Like, when are you going to put those up? Those new Krampus?
Well, I'm pretty sure they're in Sweden. So when I checked the stickers today, they were in Denmark.
Okay.
And I think that means like 3 more days.
Okay.
So my goal is Thanksgiving for all the new stickers. So we should hit that.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So, anyways, it's been fun to mess with the brand. Like we kind of like had a rough October, so we had all these ideas for October, and we were like, oh, now we're all better, and we're excited to work on some of this stuff, and like we have to cap some of our ideas, to be honest, because we've got a lot of big ideas. So. And some of it's local too, so I can't really talk too much about that. I don't think it makes sense to talk about that. I was going to say something about I might do an Iron Maiden drink and draw on the day after Black Friday. So
would that make it like Blacker Friday? Like
the Blackest Friday?
The Blackest Friday.
It sounds like something different, but yeah. Okay, so stickers. Anyone else printing stickers out there? I know that BJ will draws. I got actually, Larry. I have your sticker finally. It was at my P.O. box and I finally got it. I hadn't been down there in a long time. Oh, I had it right here, but now it's gone. Someone stole it.
The cat probably took it.
Oh, it does crinkle a little bit. Yeah. But that's fun. We're using Sticker app. Who are we using? Let's just tell people too.
We use all of them. I use Sticker Mule when they have their sale. There's really not a better sale in stickers than the 3-inch sticker for $19 for 50. That knocks the price of those way down. And then I use Sticker app whenever I want like effects. And we also use Sticker Giants. They have a good coupon now and then. I think they had a 25% off coupon about a month ago. But my main focus right now, if I were you, I would make sure that I'm signed up for all of their email newsletters and I would watch for Black Friday. So I know Sticker Mule earlier in the year did a promotion where they did a different 50 for 19 deal every day of the week. I'm hoping they do that again for Black Friday. But I'd expect the other two to have some sort of promotion as well.
Yeah. Hey, create now, sleep later. I like it. Hey, back to you. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, it's been fun. And it's been fun for me to just kind of like when she's like, Allie will give me a to-do list. Like, hey, I need like I need Krampus, I need this, I need that. Like, you need to make graphics for this, graphics for that. I'm like, oh, cool. So it's like kind of a nice little to-do list I have, but it's fun to sit down and like just draw in this different like little style here. Okay, so with that, I guess we'll talk a little bit about the Black Friday. We'll just roll right into our Black Friday.
Wait, let's talk about the member sticker because I think sometimes it's a little bit confusing. Sometimes I'm a little slow on the shipping for the member things. So I'm pretty sure I have the notebook bonus. So anybody who signs up for an annual membership, if you've done that, I think since October,
Yeah.
I might owe you a notebook. So those are all packed and ready to go with the quarterly member sticker. And then everyone that's a member, regardless if you signed up this quarter or last quarter or 2 quarters ago, gets the quarterly sticker. The thing is, though, if you've never sent your address in, I can't send you a sticker. So there was a Google form at one point, and then we're probably going to launch a link where you can just order your sticker. Checkout will be free, but that just makes sure that I have your most up-to-date address so that I can get that out to you. They come just standard mail, so keep an eye on your email if you're a member, because we'll probably be sending out a link so that you can collect your sticker.
Yeah. And if you're just joining the stream, a couple people popped on. We talked about our secret Krampus holiday art exchange. And also, I'm just going to tell you guys, you want to be on those lists. The Draw or Die Club list, that's the weekly newsletter, and the Discord, because we might drop something extra that we're not saying publicly in there that's a little something different. Allie doesn't want me to talk about it, so I won't. But yeah, we just don't want anybody.
There has to be a little bit of mystery.
Yeah.
Like, I know you don't want like a million emails in your email box, but like your newsletter is really good. So I think if you're going to sign up for a weekly newsletter and you're into art or drawing or just inspirational kind of like pep talk for the week sometimes, or some hard truths, it's worth being on that list. And I think we can hold back a little bit for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we could talk a little bit about that last newsletter too, because it's really funny. Like sometimes I'll do the newsletter and like I'll be like, I don't know if that's gonna really resonate or anything like that. But I know when it's gonna hit, because if it comes out at 5 a.m. now and I wake and I'm like 9 o'clock or something, I check my mail and I'm like, ooh, there's a bunch of like comments and likes on the actual post from the Substack. I can kind of like gauge like, ooh, this one's really like, this topic is really resonating. That topic was about, and I'm just going to, I guess I could show you guys because I'm on the same board, which is really funny. By the way, this is my Miro board. It's like this is the whole entire Draw or Die brand. Like this is even bigger, guys. Like it goes way out. Allie hates it because it's like chaos, but this is how
my brain does not work in a cloud form.
Right. So like, we zoom way in here. We can see my own. I have another video on the channel where I'm walking through planning the brand. Like I've got my pillars, my content pillars in here and stuff like that. That's just kind of how my brain works. When we hit 5,000 subscribers, I took a screenshot of that and put that in here. So it's kind of like a nice vision board, for myself to kind of go like, that's pretty cool. And thanks for subscribing too, guys. Like, it's awesome. Appreciate you. But this past week's topic was about trading Brian G. Johnson for. I did a shirt design for him, and I won't recap the whole newsletter, but I could talk about this a little bit. And it was about my limited beliefs, right? So like I drew a shirt design for him, and he said, well, I'll pay you whatever you want. Just, I want this shirt design. I was like, don't pay me. Like, how about I trade you? Cause you're a YouTube expert and I don't know what I'm doing really. I'm just I know what we want to do. We want to grow and things like that. But we're doing what we're doing right now. We're talking to a certain very niche audience that's very limited. But there's 10 million artists out there. So like when he dropped this on me was this Grand Canyon thing. Like there's me over here as the artist. Right. And like Brian said, Brian thought, oh man, I shouldn't have been mean, but I like people to give it to me straight. I don't like to mess around here, but he's over here saying, hey, like, here's you over here on YouTube and with your philosophical bullshit, all this stuff. And, and I was like, and he's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, no, I want to hear that. Like, I need to hear that. And he said, but then there's like 10 million people on that side of the canyon. And they're like starving artists out there, or they're people that this is the question they're asking, like, how do I draw? And how do I draw for famous people, and how do I make money with my art, and I want to be a famous artist, you know, and that kind of stuff. And I'm like, I'm not interested in speaking to that. Um, I'm more of like over on this side, you know, stay encouraged, get drawing again, and we can talk about these things. I think that we do a lot, but his whole point was, why wouldn't you do more broad content on YouTube? Just a little bit of, put your recipe on it, put your spin on it with how to draw, things like that, and bring in more artists wherever they are on their journey, because they're going to need a brand like this. They're going to need a community like this, right? Whether they're having like hard times or not, like sooner or later, artists all feel like kind of the same stuff, right? So, what you doing there? You sharing the? Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't copy that one in. That was the newsletter thumbnail there. Yeah, so that was kind of the idea, was that somewhere in between, you're stuck, you got this canyon between you, and you have to broaden your scope a little bit, let's say, broaden your horizons. And that's kind of what I've been thinking about. So there's a lot of content on there now that I'm like, okay. And we do get questions. Like, we get people saying like, hey, will you talk more about your setup, or, you know, how are you drawing? And I do want to talk about those things, like how to draw comics in 2024, you know, that kind of stuff, right? Like, they're real broad categories, and I get it. And I don't feel like a sellout now, but the limited belief that I had was, I said it out loud. I said, well, there's already too many um, drawing channels out there, how to draw channels. We're not a how to draw channel, we're a why to draw channel or something. And he's like, that's not true. Like, that's not true. You could be both. Like, you can talk to both. And I'm like, okay, so that was my limited belief. And then it reminded me, like I said in the newsletter, it reminded me of the time that I was at comic shows, and Ali and I were there trying to sell independent comic books, and nobody wanted our indie comics, right? And if you're in that position at a comic book show, well, you're not going to barely make your money back at your table if you're lucky. And
unless you're like a pitch man.
unless you're a pitch man.
Henri,
oh yeah,
he moves independent comics, but like, we're also not those people. Like,
yeah, we're not like a, hey everybody, check out my
like
comic.
Brings a samurai sword and wears like a 3-piece suit, and like,
yeah,
it works.
Henri's a trip.
It works. We bought.
Yeah.
Like, we
then
know
there's like Dirk. There's like Dirk Manning, who's like really, you know, always wears like kind of like a suit jacket, but he doesn't like carnival barker you. He just is a really good pitch man, you know, like you'll buy whatever he's got at his table, right? He's a nice guy.
The thing that I thought was really interesting about this epiphany, that, you know, the channel could be more than your narrow vision of it, is like, we already did this with your art.
Well, yeah, because that was what I was getting to, was I was sitting there and I'm like, I don't want to draw Batman, right? And then it was like, okay, one day I just said, fine, I'm going to draw Batman. I started drawing some fan art, and I was like, I wasn't really, I was making money, but I was like, this isn't what I want to do. Like, I don't want to be the fan art guy. And I started to become like people liked my style. They liked that recipe of like the way that I was doing the recipe of the fan art. They liked that. And then I had people saying like, well, what other comics do you have? And then they wanted to see my comics then. Right. And they actually would say like, where's the next issue of this? And I'm like, well, shoot, now I've screwed up because I didn't make the next issue of that, you know? So like, I've made those mistakes. And
but not even just comics, like broadening, like to do, like, you drew like illustrations for a government report, and you drew children's books and t-shirt designs, and really stepped outside of that, you know, comic box.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that worked like, really well.
If I can show them real quick, I'll try to paste this in. It should be pretty quick. Share JPEG, copy. Even when I was doing that drawing for Brian, it was this. It's going to paste in here. There we go. It was, wait, I'm not sharing it. Come on.
You are. Oh, wait.
I'm not. There we go. What this is? It was this. It was sort of like he wanted just words. I could have done that in a font, but I also wanted to practice my cartooning lettering and stuff like that and draw it out. So when I gave that to him and traded for that consultation, but I'm pretty good at that stuff and it looks good on a shirt, looks it'd be a sticker or whatever. Yeah, that was kind of fun to do that. And then also like she said, if I wasn't open to other opportunities, I did a collab with the Pittsburgh Pirates over the summer. That was interesting. Like they found me and reached out to me and I was like, wow, this is weird. Like this is strange. Like I think I'm way more open now if it aligns with like my own pillars or like it's something I enjoy doing. I'm way more open and believing. I don't have limited beliefs like for my art anymore as much as I used to. But I think for things like marketing and like the channel, I do make these stupid rules for myself. I mean, Allie will tell you, like, she's like, I think you're just making weird rules for yourself. And I'm like, what? And then I'll think about it for a day and I'm like, wait, I am making this weird, rule for myself. So, all that said, all the things I want to do, your time is very limited. So you have to do some, some definite scheduling. So, and then, and on the side here, I've been working on, doodling this Scully character and thinking of him as like a daily comic strip character type of deal. So I'm developing that a little bit on the side, not like full on. And I've got some other things cooking behind the scenes I can't talk about. But so here I drew Scully because we decided to do a Black Friday deal, right? I'm just going to roll right into that. No?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
they don't have to wait in line or like camp in front of Best Buy or,
I don't want nobody in front of my house. There's a PO box. You can go down there.
Is
So
the post office open? I don't think it's open.
I don't know.
Right.
That'd be hilarious though. If a bunch of artists were camping out outside the post office. 50% off all of our notebooks. So that's the Draw Everyday notebooks. We've got a lot of them now. So we'll have 50% off all notebooks. She's going to throw in a free patch. That's the new patch. Right. Well, there we go. Yeah, the new patch. That's very nice. Free patch on orders over $30. She's going to handle this because I would mess this up. And then we kind of want to encourage people to get into the drawing club. So we'll work on a free month of the Daily Drawing Club for anybody that purchases anything from the store. So if you go in there and you buy some notebooks on Black Friday, we're going to get you a code to be a member for a month. And that's also going to get you that Krampus sticker, this guy, for the quarter. We're going to throw that in.
It won't come in your checkout. There won't be like an automated email. So like, don't freak out when you can't join right away. You just have to give us a day. Yeah. And I'll go in and kind of cross-reference all the purchases with all the members. And then you'll get that in a separate email, probably over the weekend after Thanksgiving.
Yeah. And then I realized, well, that's not fair because there's a lot of existing members in the drawing club. So for existing club members, if you buy anything that day, Allie's going to throw in extras. And she's got some cool stuff that we haven't, like there's some stuff. I'm not going to say what it is.
Why?
All right, just say what it is. There's like a pencil sharpener.
You should go get one. They're cute. Or handsome. Or I don't know.
Hold on a sec. I'll be right back. Oh, no, that's me. I'm going to just...
We're almost good at this. We're not quite good at this. Who wants to give things away? I want to give things away. While he's getting that, let's do a dice roll contest. And I'm going to give away the new holiday sticker pack. It'll be this one plus the 2 additional Krampus heads. And Maddie needs some notebooks, so let's throw in a 3-pack of notebooks. So it'll be this.
You got the little jar die pencil sharpener.
You just come back in here like you own the place.
Yeah. Well, hey, are we gonna do a stream thingy?
I'm giving things away. You're like way behind.
Well, I've got the stream thing up. I can do a hashtag stream thing.
Cool. Let's do it that way.
What do you want the hashtag to be? Black Friday?
No.
No.
What?
Krampus.
Yeah, Krampus.
Hashtag,
so we'll do.
Hold on. Wait.
You're so impossible.
Wait a second. There's a certain way to do this. I gotta stop sharing that screen, and I gotta present this screen. It just takes a second. Don't put it in yet, guys.
They don't even know what they're gonna win.
Well, hold on a moment. We'll tell them. You're confusing me now. You're stressing me out. Okay. All right. So, if you put hashtag Krampus into the chat right now, what are they going to win, Allie?
They're going to win the new Krampus sticker pack, and we'll do a 3-pack of notebooks. And the 3 packs are the 2 pocket and the 1 mini.
Okay. So you have to type in the chat right now. Hashtag
Krampus. And you have to spell it like that.
Yes. It'll start gathering your entries. Everyone's they're not paying it. They have the sound off.
No, it's just a delay.
Delay. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Now I can see it on the YouTube screen.
I'm like, there's 0 people. Come on, guys. Like, no one wants the Krampus sticker.
They're like, your stickers suck.
Well, there goes that. Looks like we got a lot of Krampus stickers to give out during Thanksgiving to all the little children.
They don't know. What?
Yeah. Okay. So what do we got? 17, 23 people in the stream now. So we got 17 entries. I'm going to just give it just a couple more seconds, and I'm going to hit that draw button, and then it's going to happen. Jim, you're tearing me apart, Lisa. Okay. All right. I'm going to give it 10 more seconds. We got 19 of the 25 people that are watching right now. I kind of want to make sure that everybody has a chance.
Oh, there's people that are creeping that don't want their name in that chat.
And they're like, they don't want me to know who they are. They're just like, all right. It's my old enemies or something. No, I have no idea.
It's your secret fan club.
All right, I'm going to count down. And I'm going to push this draw button now. Is that okay?
Go.
All right, I'm going. Who's it going to be? Doop, 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 doop. Finney. What do they win again?
They're going to get the new Krampus sticker pack as soon as those other 2 Krampus heads get here, and a 3-pack of notebooks that include 2 pocket and 1 mini.
It's too bad. So the shower.
It's hard to enter from the shower.
Next time.
So I don't know if I have your address. Go ahead and shoot me an email. It's Allie, ALLY. I'll put it in the chat at draworddieclub.com, and I will get that out to you as soon as those stickers get there. No, do it again. Go ahead, do it again.
No.
You can do it again.
No, I'm trying to reset so that we can reset to do a new hashtag.
What will they win, Bob? What about the pencil? Do you want to do a pencil sharpener?
I have something even better. I got something better. Listen, no. It's not going to be our merch this time. I'm going to pay my own money. My own monies for some stuff. So I'm going to do this, right? Because there's something really cool that just came out. Oh, wait. Okay. I don't know how to. 1 second here. Got to reshare this. Oh, boy. All right. 1 sec. This is going to be worth it. Hang in there. This one's cool. This one's super cool. Alicia, can you pull up blackwing602.com?
Oh, I know what you're going to give.
Well, you know what I'm going to do?
Yeah.
I just saw something new today.
Do you like these?
I do. I don't know. Pull up the Blackwing site and share it.
I want their opinion on it.
Okay. Well, Okay. So Blackwing, go ahead and I will share your. Blackwing came out with not gift card pencils.
Will you give me a minute?
Hurry up! No.
Jesus.
Why is it skinny? Why
Is this what you're getting at?
Yeah, but can you make it? Can you like heighten your browser? You heighten your browser window.
Nice stab you.
Ah! All right, good. Can I eat it? Like.
That doesn't look good at all.
All right, so people are entering. So the short wing, the black wing, what are they calling them? Shorties or short 602 shorts. They're they're pretty much half pencils, like they're golf size pencils of the 602, which is really funny because I got the real thing here. I've drawn with mine, but Dylan. So the new 602s are out. How much are these? I didn't even look at the price. Oh shoot, 20.
It's $20.
All right, okay, 20. How many come in a pack? 12. Sweet. Yeah. But they're perfect for just popping in your pocket,
I feel like we could just resell all of your half-used pencils.
Yeah, probably. Maybe that's what they'll get. Because I got like this. I also have this little. I finally figured out what to do with this little case. This is my. Here, I'll show people. Anyways, in the meantime, put hashtag Blackwing in the chat. There's 25 people on this stream. You better get out that shower and put your name in the chat. I'll give you a second because I'll go big with this because I want to show this idea. So I'm calling this the pencil graveyard. We bought this out in California when we went the last time, but it's like the pencil graveyard.
See, but it's a graveyard. Now you're gonna buy a pencil the size of the graveyard.
Well, this is just a place for me to store all my pencils as soon as they fit in there, but it sits on my desk. So,
So
there you go.
You can win either way, but if you think this is stupid, I'd like to know. Like, I just don't like. I love Blackwing, but like, I don't know.
Hey, I'm a Blackwing ambassador. They're not paying me to do this, but like, I love Blackwings. They did a test last fall or something like that, and I missed it. Like, they put out small pen. I was thinking about it, and I didn't do it. But
I mean, I guess for like our little notebook, that it would have been nice for that. But I mean, you could just use it until it becomes that small.
Okay, let's see. We have 19 of 24 people on the stream that are in for these Blackwings. If we can make it an even 20 right now, as soon as I see this number hit 20, I'm going to hit draw.
Somebody asked if they can enter twice. I don't think so. No. I think it only takes one.
It'll know that you typed hashtag Blackwing. Try again. Make sure it's exactly like it is on the screen. Well, there you go. This is market research for our friends at Blackwing.
I'm just naive to the many uses for tiny pencils.
All right, 20's in. I'm going to push this button. Anybody else that didn't make it yet? I'm just going to push it right now. Let's go. Watch, it's going to be Dylan. No. Who is it? Oh, hey, it's the guy that was in the shower, Durden. Hey, man, you lucked out.
You're clean and you won some tiny pencils.
Yes. All right.
Awesome. Shoot me an email. We'll get your pencils out to you.
All right. Do you want to put your email in there?
Yeah.
Again. Well, that was great. That was a lot of fun. I like using that tool. It's going to cost me. Just cost me money when I want to give things away, but I don't care. So I was even just telling Allie, I'm like, people should just give me things to give away for the holidays. Like if you give me and you're like, here's this thing, DJ, that you can give away to other people, I'd be like, that's pretty sick. Let's do that. Like it just brings me joy. Shower power. Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
What
I
did
don't
you
know.
do?
I must have moved my mouse funny or something. Anyways, I'm going to try to share my screen and go back to what I was sharing before. Let's do that.
Show them the pencil sharpener, though. So, members that order on Black Friday, I only have 13 of these.
Right.
But the first 13 people, I'll tuck one of those in with your order.
Yeah. They sharpen really sharp. Like, actually, these guys need sharpen. Do this little AMSR here. I think this pencil.
You gotta go slower.
Huh?
You gotta go slower for ASMR.
Oh, yeah.
Then you gotta tap your fingernails on it.
Yeah. I'm sharpening this pencil. You gotta whisper. Right. Is that what I do? ASMR? AMSR FUCK. All right. Oh, yeah. It's nice and sharp there. Which pencil is this? This is one of the pencils that my son got me. The Third Man Records Blackwing pencils. They're
Jim
pretty
has
soft.
one of our pencil sharpeners.
Mm-hmm. Yep, can confirm it works great. I stabbed myself really good with that one. Yeah. Okay. So let me go back real quick to this is the one thing about sharing different things on here. It's trickier, but got it. Share this.
Jim, yes, we'll put more information in the newsletter. So I believe you are on the newsletter list. You'll get all of the information about the Krampus gift exchange.
Oh. Yes, it'll be in the Discord. Sorry, I pushed the wrong button there.
And the newsletter.
Yeah, and the newsletter. So it'll be the link to the special link to join will be in the Sunday's newsletter, this Sunday's newsletter, and in the Discord. This Sunday's newsletter will be all about the law of reciprocity. Imagine that. Giving things away with nothing, you don't want nothing in return. So we're going to talk about that. What else? Questions wise, we get a lot of the same question. This question comes up a lot about avoiding burnout. So, like, how do I keep from burning out? Allie, do you want to tell them how I keep from burning out?
I don't think you have burnout. I don't know. You just work all the time.
Well, I would say that I do burn out. It's just more of like a I think if you're feeling that way, if you're feeling like, damn, like I want to do stuff, but I'm just too tired, or like, I don't know, there's different versions of burnout for me. Like, it could be that I got way too much going on, and there's the task switching thing that I talk about, where you want to do something and you're just too exhausted to do it. And then there's also the other side is just pretty much like you're not happy with anything that you're drawing. So like the stuff that's coming out isn't exactly what you want, and it gets pretty frustrating. So I think for me, you just kind of have to push through that. And the way that I push through it is I try to set a timer and get to a half an hour of drawing, whatever that thing is, even if it sucks. Like if I'm like, oh, this is terrible, this drawing is not coming out right. I did that with Krampus, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, I was kind of feeling like this was on the to-do list. I was supposed to have it done sooner. We've been talking about getting these stickers done quicker on our end because I know what the next sticker is going to be too for Q1. I already know what I want that sticker to be, and we had a pact on this weekend where we're like, hey, let's put that in the to-dos, so I'll draw that ahead of time. So that way, boom, January rolls around, we're automatically shipping, and we're trying.
Launch it at the beginning of the quarter instead of the end of the quarter, so nobody has to wait.
Yeah, so that avoids this. I know it's been a little bit messy the way that we've organically grown this brand and just kind of figured things out as we were going. So now the process of getting this sticker is going to be way easier. Like if somebody new signs up for the drawing club, the very opening email is like, here's a special link where you can go order this for free, and it's going to and then Allie gets an order that makes it way easier for her to do the shipping part.
Yeah, it'll be just like when someone buys something, because we're super good about turning those around really quick. So that will follow the same process. But I wanted to highlight Lola's comment, because not everybody's like DJ and just pushes through and manages burnout by better scheduling. Sometimes you gotta stop. Like, so just stop for a minute. But I would put that with the caveat of having a recommended deadline for getting back into it, because I think sometimes people stop and then they stay stopped. So having some kind of mechanism to help yourself get that jump start once you have gotten the rest.
Yeah, and I want to say something about that too, is like there's the public facing me that everybody's like, maybe a lot of my friends and people are like, wow, DJ's constantly drawing all the time. And I'm drawing a lot of stuff. But then there's the flip side where like, when this stream is over, I'm not going to go draw. I think I'm probably going to go to my couch and finish the last episode, or the episode of what were we watching? The astronaut show.
Is that For All Mankind?
For All Mankind. Yeah. I'm trying to catch up on that show, because I just really like
this season's better. There was a down season. This one's better.
Yeah. And I'm doing the same thing when I'm watching shows. I'm like, oh, it's really neat that some other artist, think about it, did the set design and the costume design. That's kind of how I observe art or movies or TV. We just finished up Loki. We did the Loki show, which was amazing. Like, so we actually are like resting and enjoying our lives. We're not just like go, 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 you know? So, and you know, balancing the day job and stuff too is always challenging sometimes, but fun. But yeah, resting. I consider that rest. Just kind of just chilling out, watching a show, or if we go to dinner or something like that. I think we're going out Friday night, so like we definitely have. Oh, cool! You're in the Discord there. Sweet. If you click the image, does it pop up real big? Curious. That's big enough. Yeah. Yeah. Or even this kind of stuff. Like, I kind of find that relaxing too. Like, if I'm burnt out and I don't know what I want to draw, or I'll just draw some of the primitive stuff, or just the doodle scribble challenges and stuff like that. It just makes me feel good, you know. That's sick. That's so someone just drew that now? Who was it? I can't see the name.
It's a member of the gym committee.
Oh, it's one of the gyms?
Yeah.
I can't see the names on my end. I can just see it's really small on my screen. I could go into my Discord though.
It says chicken butt.
Oh, that's nice. I like that lip that's like really puckered. That's a disturbing lip. I like that. Yeah, it's been fun to watch. Like, it seems like everybody's having fun doing these. So in my mind though, we've been talking about, this is another topic we were just talking about today. Like, sometimes Allie and I will just assume the worst about things, or we'll assume like this person must hate this, or you know, and it's not the case. We're just assigning, like, so in the back of my mind as I've been working on this week, I'm like, oh, this isn't the cool you know, imaginative prompts. This is like, I'm making you do an exercise. But I thought, well, I did it myself. You could see mine, and I'm just like, you know, I actually had fun with it. So tomorrow's, today, I'm not going to give out tomorrow's. Tomorrow's comes out tomorrow. Never mind. Shh.
Here's Steph's Krampus.
Oh, sweet. That's wicked.
Yeah, I really like that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
We got our first ever
super chat.
We got our first ever super chat. I even forgot that super chat was there. Holy cow. Thank you. Reading. I travel for work and find reading more helps with creativity and learning. I bring manga and Western how to draw books. Great. You didn't have to do that, but it helped pay for your Black Wings. So that's really great. That's good to know that works.
Thank you.
Totally forgot about that. Cool.
Real quick, while we're in the Discord, I did put the Discord invite in the chat. It'll be in the description of the video if you're watching this afterwards. Our Discord community is super nice. So I know that there are sometimes when there are forums or art forums specifically where there's a lot of kind of jaded people that are not good stewards of the community, and ours is super great. We have spaces for people to kind of talk about art tools, post their work in progress. If you're a member of the Daily Drawing Club, hit me up, send me a DM once you're in there, and I can get you into the Daily Drawing Club channel. If you're not a member of the club, that's the only one that you can't see at this point. When we were doing our Promptober challenge, everybody was kind of posting their art in there and getting updates on, the prize giveaways and stuff. It's a good community of supportive artists that like talking to each other. And the coolest thing that we're doing there now is artist trading cards. So there is so much activity going on this past week. Chicka Butts looking rocking the skull art there, and I saw some cool likenesses and some action figure-y looking ones. Super rad stuff. So if you're not Maddie drew me a skeleton, that's cool. If you're not a Discord person, I think this is a super chill place to learn. There's not going to be people being like, you're using this wrong. Like if you're posting in the wrong thread, like we're just kind of kindly directing people into the place to go. I'm not super good at Discord yet. We don't have a bunch of like crazy boosted icon things. It's just a chill little forum for people to do art and be nice to each other. So yeah, I hope if you're not in it and that sounds appealing that you'll hop on in there. Oh.
Just trying to share my iPad and see what it looked like on here. It's still a little pixelated on there. Okay. Does it look pixelated on your end? Yeah? Okay. I won't share it long then. I was gonna say, like, why didn't we make this into a sticker or something?
Well, it was going to be a notebook, and then we ran out of red notebooks, so we had to push this. But if people like it, maybe it will be sometime.
Yeah, what else? I don't know. I like the shaded version too. This is a little pixelated though, so it looks better on the.
I think I want to make that into a screen print. I think that's what that is.
Okay. Yeah. I promise this is not a just us looking through merch that we want to make. It just happens to be.
But we really like merch, so I think part of the reason we sell merch is because we want to make the things that we want to buy.
Yeah.
We just buy 1,000 of them instead of one.
Well, that's cool. That's all I have tonight. Is there anything else?
I'm sure there is, but we'll be back again.
Yeah, I would say, hey, all the links to everything you need is in the link in the description. And if you have any questions or any kind of like questions after this that you don't want to put in the chat, you can always reach out to us in DMs. The best place probably right now is Discord. And we do a lot of DMs in the Instagram and stuff like that. But
I will say that if I'm gonna miss your message anywhere, it's probably if you message on TikTok or Facebook, because for whatever reason, I have notifications on, but they just don't come through as much. So Instagram and Discord are definitely, or email. You have my email now. That's the best.
All right, cool. Well, until next time, I hope you continue to draw every day. Draw every damn day. And I got outro music now. Which is super good.
We have Christmas music next time?
Well, you got to prep this stream better. And we can't do this like a half an hour beforehand. She's like, is there any Christmas music for this? I'm like, damn it. No, there's not. Didn't think about that. It's not Christmas time yet.
It is. It is.
No. All right, guys.
Bye.
Stay see you on the flip side. This is the post credits. Really nice having that super chat work. Super cool. Appreciate that. All right, everybody. We'll see you. Bye.